It's been quite a while since I've made waffles, so I took out my waffle maker and decided to make some today. Normally I would have them plain or add some blueberries, but I didn't have any, so I'm going to use an apple. Peel, slice, and dice the apple into very tiny pieces. If you'd like, you can grate it instead. Place the diced apple into a bowl and add in 1 teaspoon of cinnamon and 1 tablespoon of light brown sugar. And just mix that together and set it aside. You should have about 1 cup of apples. Next, in a bowl, place 2 cups of unbleached flour. Add to that 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar. And just mix that together and set it aside. I didn't have any buttermilk, so I'm just going to make my own. Just measure out 2 cups of whole milk, and to that add 2 tablespoons of vinegar. Mix it together and set it aside. Next, we'll need to melt some butter. Measure out 1/3 cup of butter, place it in a small bowl, place it in your microwave to melt. Now we'll need to crack 2 eggs. Do that and set that aside. Now in a larger bowl, place the buttermilk. Add the 2 eggs and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Finally, add in the butter and whisk that all together. Once it is well combined, set it aside. Now stir the dry ingredients into the wet. Just mix it enough until the flour disappears. When you're finished stirring in the flour, you can now add in your diced apples. Just stir them in. And then let the batter sit for about 10 minutes before you start making your waffles. Heat your waffle maker and remember to spray both sides of the pan. Scoop about 1/2 cup of batter onto the waffle maker and close the lid. On my waffle maker, when the light shuts off, the waffles are done, but it'll take about 6 to 8 minutes for the waffles to cook. It's nice to make some cinnamon butter to place on top of your waffles. Just mix together 5 tablespoons of softened butter, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1 tablespoon of granulated sugar. Place a teaspoon of cinnamon butter on top of your waffle, drizzle on some maple syrup, and enjoy. I hope you've enjoyed watching my video. If you have, please feel free to subscribe by clicking on the icon.